Yes. Alright, hi. So are we gonna do a countdown? Okay. Give me just one moment. How's it going, everybody? Hi, friends. Alright, I'm prepared and a good streamer. Alright. I'm not actually prepared. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So hello everybody, I'm TheOfficialSkozzy. We're doing some Luigi's Mansion PAL. And if you've ever seen Luigi's Mansion before, but you haven't seen this version, you're in for a treat because this is nothing like what you've seen before. It is extremely different. The main differences that you will notice very quickly are that the entire game is backwards. From left to right, it's mirrored. So, that's a thing. It is also a lot more difficult. You take double damage. There are twice as many poison mushrooms, which if they hit you, they'll shrink you for 10 seconds. The ghosts are harder. Explosions are twice the size. Lots of, like, little changes to make it more difficult. So yeah, this is very, very different from any Luigi's Mansion that you might have seen before. It makes it a really fun challenge. There is, like, you know, some threat that I'll die, for example, which never happens pretty much in speedruns usually. But in this category, you can die. So yeah, that's the basics of what we're doing here. That was a nice triple. So to back it up a little bit and explain Luigi's Mansion for anyone who hasn't seen this game too much before, basically, a lot of it is just catching ghosts like this. I gotta put my flashlight on them to stun them, and then pull my vacuum out and hold the opposite direction for 10 HP, at which point my vacuum will slow down, so I want to let go of the control stick, and then hold it again, so that I can drain their health that quickly. And basically I just progress through the mansion. You gotta collect 45 boos, and then you can get into the final boss. Now you can beat this game in like 8.5 minutes using a glitch, which is banned in this category. So this basically follows the same sort of route that you would use in a casual playthrough. You play all the way through the game. It's not entirely glitchless, though. We'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, these are portrait ghosts. They have 100 HP. They drop pearls. They're more difficult. And you have to do unique things to get their hearts to show. So that one you just face away from him. It's not that complicated, but some of them have like weird ways of activating them. You'll notice that I intentionally avoided money there. That's because after Area 1, there will be a money counter, and it saves about a second if I don't have any money, because I can just skip through the counter. So yeah, the only money that I've picked up so far is coins, which during the Chauncey fight I can get hit to drop. Yeah, it's really weird getting used to everything being backwards. When I started learning this category, I basically just treat it like an entirely different map, because it's easier to keep straight in your head if you just... Oh, whoops, I went early there. This rocking horse is really hard to activate. But yeah, it's basically easier if you just treat it as a completely different experience. Because, you know, it's really hard to actually think about things just being backwards. So yeah, I have like just different muscle memory for this version. So this is Chauncey. He's the first area boss. There are 4 area bosses overall, which are Chauncey, Bogmire, and then Boolossus and King Boo. Now this fight is very different on the PAL version. Obviously these rocking horses are like 8 times bigger, and they do these curved paths, so they're pretty hard to dodge. I was in a cutscene, Milk. Leave me alone. And I just lost 30 seconds. I'm sorry. That was not because of Twitter, though. Don't yell at me. Leave me alone. Alright, this time I will not lose 30 seconds. Damn it. Alright, we're doing just fine. This is great, everybody. We got out of Area 1, that's the important part. Yeah, so Chauncey also bounces like way faster, which is really something else. Each of the bosses has like drastically changed mechanics. It's also worth noting, it's pretty funny, that at the end of this cutscene, everything will just flip around, because if it didn't do that, then the text would show up backwards. So they actually have to unflip the entire thing. You'll notice that, like, even Luigi's hat is backwards, you know? Like, everything in the game is backwards. The L on his hat is not facing the right direction. He's even left-handed, which actually does have changes to the gameplay. When you're setting up for multiple ghosts, if you're trying to catch several at the same time, you have to position yourself, like, consciously aware of the fact that he's left-handed, which makes it weird. But yeah, you'll see right here it flips around, so that this is not backwards. You'll notice that I menu down one there as well. That's to get into the hidden mansion instead of the normal mansion. The hidden mansion has all these changes, the faster vacuum, all that stuff. So that's what we speedrun on. There are normal mansion categories as well. But most speedruns are done on the NTSC hidden mansion. Hey, is this game any good? Absolutely. This is the best game ever made. I missed that triple. Whoops. That's a very hard triple. So you notice that I pull out the camera and I face away right there? That's actually a trick that I found. It's called the Szkozzy scare skip. You don't get the scare animation when you do that. Normally when a ghost spawns next to you, Luigi loses control for a second. So it's faster for the Shy Guys. These guys are RNG, these dancers. Sometimes they'll take 10 seconds longer, sometimes they won't. There's nothing you can do about it. So we got the good RNG. That's cool. It's only in Hidden Mansion. Yeah, only in the Hidden Mansion is everything backwards. And it was just a change that was made to make it more difficult and different. Try and get this triple here. This one's kind of hard. Nice. That was clean. Now we got a double here. Gorgeous. Try and get poster skip here. You can suck up this poster through the wall. I missed it. Oh, no, I didn't. I just missed the double because I did the poster skip late. Oof. Yeah, this is messy. This is not how you want this to go. Damn it, dude. Yeah, this is not ideal. Whatever. At least we get a double there. So yeah, a lot of situations like that just get pretty out of hand in PAL. That's a lot of the fun of it. It is very difficult. So yeah, you have to like react to ghost positions and stuff. Mostly in NTSC, you can just have setups that are reliable. But in this, like, ghosts will spread across the room and you won't be able to just get them easily. Yeah, everybody, this is Wario Land 2. It's a very fun game. You know, Wario Land 2 for the Nintendo GameCube. So now we're gonna go get some booze. We just released the booze, and we're gonna go get some of them. They're a lot harder as well in the PAL version. Each boo is like custom remade to have different HP values and move faster and all that sort of stuff. So like this first boo is gonna have 150 HP, and he's gonna move like faster than any boo in the NTSC version. So yeah, he's pretty hard. You can one-cycle him if you do that better than I did. I'll explain boo strat as well. So what I'm doing is I'm holding down L and R at the same time. And when you do that, by letting go of R and holding it again, you won't put the vacuum away, so you skip the animation of pulling the vacuum out, which normally takes half a second. That way you can just instantly start doing damage to the boo after letting go. And that is really convenient, because then they'll stay in place, like you're seeing. So, like, normally they do this, where they just move, but you can keep them in place. In between each pump, you'll hear that, that cackle sound. They have 15 of those. And after 15 get used up, they'll pick a direction and start leaving the room. Once they reach the wall, they'll go through it. And they'll just be in a different room, back with 15 cackles. Anytime that they reset, they have 15 cackles again. So you can only keep them in place for so long, which is why, for example, the first boo I had to do in 2 cycles. But yeah, you want to make sure that you're getting just 1 cackle per pump. Because if you're using up more than 1, obviously you start to run out very quickly. And that's just based on like having good positioning, being close to the boo, having the boo close down to the ground, keeping your vacuum centered on the boo. Just like all those little details you need to do a very good job of. "15 cackles sounds like a really good bar. I agree. Sometimes you just get hit by those guys in PAL and you can't really avoid it. That was a situation where I couldn't really dodge him, which is fine. Also, when you scan a mirror, then you teleport back to the lobby, so sometimes we use that for movement. That's my second time doing it, but I forgot to mention. So we got some interesting setups in this room. I missed that. See if I can back up double. I can. Cool. And then there's 4 ghosts here, but I'm only going to spawn 2 of them because I'm not close enough to the other ones for them to spawn. So then I back up like that so that they spawn and I double again. Gorgeous. And that is actually marginally faster than doing a quad, I believe. So now we get the fire medallion. Lets us use element. So we can like light up candles and stuff. And that's actually very useful for a lot of ghost management in PAL. Because burning ghosts is very valuable. It lets you keep them in place for a while doing damage to them as well. So a lot of setups in the PAL version use element. I can also do flashlight skips. That's what I just did right there. Whenever you enter a dark room, Luigi will pull out the vacuum, or rather pull out the flashlight, and it takes half a second, so you can skip that by spraying a little bit of element. That's unfortunate. Halfway through that animation, I got scared, so that reset the animation. So I lost like 1.5 times what I should have. That was sketchy. I made it work. It's not a good setup. Oh geez, I'm late for the butler. I did not realize. Am I gonna make that? No, 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 no. Okay. Okay, that was scarier than it needed to be. If he stands up and he's done being like damaged there, then you lose like a minute. It's like a lot of time. So that's good that that didn't happen. I do not do the fire warp in PAL because of personal preference. Most people choose to. I choose not to because it's easier to do Laundry Boo early in PAL, so if you have a bad butler cycle, like he's really far right, then you can get Laundry Boo early very easily. So I think that's worth going for. And if he's all the way to the left, then Fire Save Warp barely saves time anyway. So I don't think it's worth going for personally, but some people do it. So we got a bunch of shy guys in this room. I'm just going to burn them and set up a quad. I suppose I haven't really explained boos yet. Boos hide in random spots in each room, so you need to figure out which spot they're in. The radar in the bottom right-hand corner on top of the Game Boy Horror will flash brighter or rather, flash faster if you're close to the boo, and if you're facing towards the object it's in. And each room has a boo and a trap that are randomly hidden. So Melody can play two different songs. There's this one and then the water theme. So depending on which one she plays, you'll know which answer you need to choose. Because the answers are always in the same spots. They're both the same speed though, neither one is faster. Good. Oops. So that's called chest glitch. If you're not properly facing towards the chest and you try and open it, Luigi will still knock on it, but it won't open. And that's just because you're not actually facing the chest, so the game registers the knock, but it doesn't actually touch the hitbox the way it's supposed to. So you need to make sure to like delay your A press so that that doesn't happen. It was my bad. It's just like a 1 second time loss. So while we're doing lugs, I just walk away, because he takes forever. Just, ooh, geez, that was close. Stop it. Leave me alone. I messed this up a little bit. Okay, that's a backup, I suppose. But yeah, we just let Lugs tire himself out while we do this run. So now we have the water element as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, I knew that was a bad read. Whoops. Took me a little bit of time to find him. That's bad. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. You went this way, I think. Yeah, we're good. That's okay. If that boo goes the wrong way, then it's pretty catastrophic. You can lose a lot of time to him. Yeah, I was really close to missing that lug cycle. I knew that I would make it, though. So you dodge this twice and then you get hit, because that makes Mr. Bones spawn sooner. You cancel the third attack. Oh wow, I have not done that in a very long time. He respawns instantly, so that's not much time loss. It's maybe 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That was like 2 seconds. There's 5 of these guys, which makes this very difficult to do cleanly. Graveyard and Pal is something else. Oh my god. I've done that twice ever. That's my 3rd time ever doing that in my entire life. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I can't express to you how hard what I just did was. But anyone who knows this game well is popping off right now. Oh my god, dude. So yeah, this is the second area boss, Bogmire. He's not too much different in this version. He's the one who changes the least of all the bosses. So the shadows in this fight are more aggressive. And if you... Sorry, I'm focusing. Okay, I started to miss that, and I was worried about not actually getting the one cycle. But yeah, if you miss the one cycle, it really punishes you. Because he despawns and respawns a lot quicker on this version. So you have, like, almost no time to hit him. And it's almost RNG, pretty much. If he spawns next to you, then you can get him. If he doesn't, then you're done, kid. You're done. So yeah, luckily I didn't break off. I was close to doing it. So yeah, that's Area 2 down. Heading into Area 3. Area 3 is very difficult in PAL. I would say that it's probably the hardest area. Contrary to any other category, pretty much where Area 4 is the hardest. Area 4 is still very difficult in PAL, though. It keeps ramping up in difficulty throughout the entire thing. I'm gonna save here just for the heck of it, because I want to make sure that I at least have some saves throughout the run if I die. Oops. Wrong door. It's faster to go through the right door on PAL, the left door in NTSC, because Luigi will push it open instead of pulling it open, so the animation is like a second faster. But he favors whichever door is on the left side of the map in the PAL version. So when you're going through the door that direction, the favoritism is against you. If you're going through it the other direction, then the favoritism helps you. It's kind of weird. Got a little cutscene here. We see that Mario is in a painting. Big reveal. Because this game has plot. So I'm going to spray water on this guy. It's slower than just vacuuming him. The reason I do it is because you see how tiny the area I'm in is? He has like a 1 in 5 chance of spawning a poison mushroom if you kill him. So he will often just absolutely decimate you with a poison mushroom that's unavoidable. So that's why I use water on him. Whoops. So now we got Biff. Gonna hit him 3 times with the punching bags. Oh, that was early. That was like a frame early. Please hit him. Okay, we're good. We're not good. We're not good. He's gonna hit me. Ah, that was nearly so pro. Now we can get a chest cutscene skip if I'm good here. I didn't get it. Is Mario's... Oh, that was... You know, I should have realized that joke. God damn it. I cannot believe I just got baited by that. we just walk right past that door. We don't go in there yet because we need fire to clear that room. We have water right now, so we come back to that later with this fire. That spark was scaring me a little bit. I nearly sucked him up. This room is just a mess. It's just a fucking mess. No matter what you do, pretty much, this room is quite a mess. No, I can't see chat. Beautiful. Nice double. That was a good quad too, wow. Oh wow. Whatever. I didn't mean to hit him with that fire. He was the only one in the room I wasn't trying to hit. So this is one of the fastest boos. Not the fastest, but one of. So I'm going to do pumps faster than usual on him. Because I don't want to give him any room to move. You see that he already moved quite a bit while I was doing that. If you give him like maybe 2 or 3 frames, then he's out of there. He's really quick. There are actually boos faster than him though, believe it or not. Yeah, that was a very, very good Astral Haul. That room usually does not go nearly that well. Here we got Moonshot. It's easy every time. I'm not going to miss. See? Easy every time. Don't let anyone tell you Moonshot's hard. Don't let anyone tell you. Alright, so my health is really looking good here. We're heading into one of the rooms where it's very easy to die. So it's nice to see that 96 health. I took that hit intentionally. Messy. Messy, dude. Very messy. It was not ideal. Oh, I ran out of fire. I should have been paying way more attention there. This is scary. It's not a good situation. I'll take that, whatever. Ooh, man. I don't like this situation a lot. I figured that would miss, you know. Oh, no! I have not saved in way too long. Alright, well, this is a disaster. Whatever, we're gonna keep going. This is why I put a very, very generous estimate on this run. Oof. So my PB in this category is a 108. I put my estimate as a 115. That is why. Yeah, we'll get right back to where I was. It's a few minutes, for sure. Yeah, I really let that get out of control. I should have been much more on top of my element. I didn't realize that I was about to run out. Good news is we got to see again that Mario's hat is not backwards. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm playing Wario Land. We're not going to mess up Biff this time. Actually, I made the same mistake, but it hit him on the way back. Which is ideal. That wasn't a problem. That's actually what you want. It was just a mistake. I would not usually go for that on a marathon run. Almost got the chess cutscene skipped. Mods, could we change the game to Wario Land 2, please? Ooh. That one candle didn't like me. Alright, so the second time through, I feel like I'm not going to do as well as at this run because the first time was very good. Yeah. That's okay. You know, I'm just giving you context. I'm showing you guys how much harder this room can be. That's what I'm doing. It's calculated, guys. Calculated. See how hard this room can be? So it would be just like me to die on T-Room again, so I'm gonna save this time. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of little details like that banana management that I can't quite talk about in real time, but I assure you guys, I'm really good at this game. You guys should all be impressed if you don't understand it. Just be impressed by default. However, Moonshot, easy every time, okay? Never miss it. Every time. No. I'm not trying to dupe you, okay? I am the best gamer that's ever played the game. Don't look at the leaderboards. I'm the best gamer that's ever played the game. Look, the leaderboards are fake news. See, that was much better because I had the element I needed. Much better. Okay, well that was a nice little 7-minute detour. Oops. Why are you bullying Shy Guys? You know, they need a lesson. That's okay. Yeah, I deserve that. That's okay. I might go overestimate this run. Alright, well, we fixed that right up. We're all good to go now. PAL 100% is quite difficult. So I explained this at the beginning, but for anyone who's just come in, the difference with PAL is that the entire mansion is reversed from left to right, and there's a lot of changes to make the game more difficult. So there's different ghosts in each room. You take double damage. There's twice as many poison mushrooms. Just a lot of like little changes. Explosions are bigger. Boos are faster and have more HP on average. Like all these little things that add up to make it a lot more difficult. So all those changes are just because it's only in the Hidden Mansion, I should mention. It's only the Hidden Mansion that's like that, which is like the New Game Plus. And in the Japanese and English versions, there's not a lot of difference in the New Game Plus. Pretty much just your vacuum being faster is like it. So yeah. That's why the that's why the PAL version is like this. It's just the last version they ever released, so it's more finished. They put a proper New Game Plus on it. Alright, so that wasn't too bad. This boo is also pretty fast, so I'm pretty cautious about him. Alright. So that's the Area 1 hallway done. We just basically came back here to clean up some of the boos that we missed earlier. Okay. I managed that wrong. It's no big deal. I'm just doing this for fun, by the way. This doesn't do anything. You gotta wait for Bangshot to walk all the way around the table. Oh, wow, that missed. Don't despawn, sir. Ah, man. That's 25 seconds. I can now promise that I will not be underestimated. Whoops. This has been a pretty disastrous run. Yeah, so the reason why this game is so ahead of its time is because it was a launch title. So it was like the first game on GameCube pretty much. It was actually in development for N64 at first, but they delayed it until GameCube so that they could have better hardware. So there's a lot of stuff in this game that was almost tech demo, you know? It has truly round hitboxes. It has reflective mirrors. They are actually reflective, like, properly. Which I am not confident that this is true, but I believe this might be the first game to ever have reflective mirrors. Because the standard before this was obviously to just have, like, a mirror image on the other side of, like, a clear panel or whatever. It also has dynamic lighting, which is really cool. It has a lot of very advanced stuff for the time. The 3D modeling is also very, very good. It might also be the first game ever to have nose physics. I mean, Luigi's nose, if you pay attention, that thing flops around like crazy. Look at this. Look at that thing. Look at it go. Truly just beautiful. I didn't say first game with a mirror. I said first game with a truly reflective mirror. Yeah, I mean, it's worth noting, though, not on this version, because it's 25 FPS instead of 30, but on the Japanese and English versions, like the curtains in Clairvoyant's room, for example, they're really 3D animated, and it actually lags the game a little bit. There's some frame drops in that room. So yeah, by the way, this is just me pressing A and B back and forth for over a minute. It's like a minute and a half, so that's fun. Whoa. Okay, we're good. That is objectively incorrect. When I say English, I mean language. PAL has 5 languages on it. You can choose from English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. Just a pro tip, trying to correct people on games that they've played for thousands of hours is usually a bad idea. It's because it's in 25 FPS, it has nothing to do with the resolution. That was very clean. Good stuff. This room is hard. This next wave is really, really difficult. You can see why. Oh, shit. We should be good. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Just an extra buffer with the ice. That's all good. Yeah, that was a really clean safari room. So, Boolossus is really different on this version. You ride the vacuum instead of just walking. So you move way faster. And it kind of... You'd imagine that that's helpful, but you kind of just wind up not being able to do the setup correctly. So, it's actually a lot harder, and... Oh, I despawned the ice as well. So this is gonna be a 2-cycle at least. That's not good. Oh, this is really messy. I shouldn't have even picked them up. I'm just gonna wait a cycle. Yeah, that's fine. I should be able to just do the setup backwards now. Okay. Well, I saved that. That was really bad, though. Not only can you have to, Milk. You have to in this version. It's actually much more of a handicap than it seems like. So if I match my sum of best for the rest of the run, then I'll be like only a minute and a half off of my estimate. Oops. Yeah, this run has been pretty catastrophic, but hopefully people are enjoying it. I don't know, it hasn't been too bad other than like 2 major mistakes. Actually, I'm not gonna get fire. There's a couple of routes you can do here. I'm gonna do ice instead. I'll show you later why I picked that up instead. Stop ruining my marathon. Look, man, this marathon was ruined before I got here. It's a disaster. Do better. Put 1 in the chat if you think this marathon is bad. Hate DegenDash. Damn, dude, I guess everyone hates me instead. All we got was a 2. It's over. Alright, new rules. Press 2 if you hate DegenDash. There, see, everyone hates the marathon. Oh, that missed, wow. So yeah, this is Blackout. You can kind of just skip most of it. It's pretty trivial. I did a bad job of it, though. I'm trying to face the ghosts with my flashlight so that they can't spawn. But there's ghosts, like, everywhere. I'm doing a really bad job of it, jeez. These mirrors hate me. Good lord. Alright, now this is one of the fastest boos in the game as well. This guy's really quick. He only has 100 HP, so he's not too bad to get, but he is very, very fast. Okay, I'm gonna check the left side. He could be in the table, there is something there, but I'm just banking on that being the trap. It was, cool. You see, like, I almost lost him already just then. Yeah, alright, that's fine. That'll only lose a little bit of time. That's okay. I got hit by that guy twice, jeez. He owned me, dude. So hopefully that Breaker Boo just went back into Breaker Room. But if he didn't, that's okay too. He did not. So I'm gonna have to come back for him later. Yeah, boos get very, very quick in this version. It's crazy. We're coming up to the fastest boo in any version of the game. And he's just a disaster. You lose him for like 2 frames and he's gone. And it's in like the biggest room too. So you have a ton of space to work with. It's just he's that fast, like 2 frames. I don't clear this room anymore, right? I think. I think with this route I don't clear this room. Hopefully. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, I deserve that. That's fair. So yeah, this boo. This boo is ridiculous. Oh, what a guy. Please activate. Thank you. You see him almost leave the room there? It's crazy. He's so fast. That was how far he moves in 1 frame, by the way. Just so that you guys know how ridiculous that is. Very good. That was gorgeous. Oof. That spawn time was really unfortunate. If I hadn't been scared by the ghost spawning behind me right then, I would have gotten double just fine. Please. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, a little bit messy there. Oh, that's not just in case. He actually moves so quickly that if you do 10 HP pumps, he will get away. Because the amount of time that it takes just to do a boo pump, he'll be gone by. So you need that extra time. Like, even if you did him in a task, you'd be doing like 8 HP pumps. Mushroom is really weird in this version. I don't like it very much. I don't do the optimal strat here just because it's so weird and messy. Oh, whoops. Extra whoops. Really bad read. Got it that time. Okay. I want him to go back right. Good. Come on, buddy. Alright. Decent manipulation on that. Yeah, so I was just counting in my head. I do have all the booze that I'm supposed to have. That's good. Having this health is a little bit scary, because we are coming up to a very difficult room, but hopefully it won't be an issue. I really want that heart. It's gonna despawn. Dang. I'm gonna check for a heart on the left side, though. Okay. That was worth. That guy is actually just RNG. There's one of them on either side. So, like, a quarter of the time you won't get scared there. Because they're each 50-50. But yeah, most of the time you just get scared and it's unavoidable. That was really unfortunate. There you go. That's nice because I get these 3 hearts now. Whenever you get multiple ghosts at once, you are guaranteed a heart from each. I'm just gonna take this uber safe. Yeah, I'm not trying to die again. So this boo is really interesting. You can one-cycle him even though he has 300 HP. I didn't do it. Whoops. But yeah, you can walk him back and forth and get all 300 HP just using those 15 cackles. Here, I'll try and show you for a little bit. Turn him around like that. So you're getting a lot more than 10 HP per pump. So yeah, you can one-cycle him like that. I just didn't get it. Alright, we'll pick up this key. So you'll notice that I have 44 boos, and I need 45. I have 2 rooms to complete, though. The reason why is because the next room that I do, Weston's room, we get the boo usually in NTSC. We elect not to in this version because he has 300 HP, and he's almost as fast as Clockwork Boo. He's like 2 or 3 times the top speed of any of the NTSC boos, and he has 300 HP. So, yeah, he's the worst boo by far to exist ever. So yeah, we don't get this guy. This guy is the worst. Give me this. Come on. It is worth noting as well, this is really stupid, but those dust piles that I just went through, you might have noticed me struggling with them. That was actually a PAL difference. It's the stupidest change. I don't know why they did it, but those dust piles are bigger in PAL, so I don't have muscle memory for getting through them. I'm used to doing it with smaller dust piles. I don't know why they changed that. It's so strange to me. It's like, yeah, that makes the game more difficult, for sure, dude. Nobody even notices that casually. Alright, so this is Van Gore. He's the last guy that we gotta get, and then we do the final boss. He has 5 ghosts per painting instead of 3 on this version, so it's kind of a mess. I'm sure it will be entertaining for you guys if you've never seen it. It's ridiculous. Trying to get all of them is, like, so hard on several of them. It's like these guys, they're not too bad. You just do that. See, that ain't bad. And then it starts to get a lot harder, very rapidly. These guys, you can do them. They're not too bad. But it's a bit harder. Made that one work. That was good. This is where... don't expect it. Don't expect it to work. I almost got it. That was really good stuff. I bonked him on purpose, because he normally would despawn after grabbing onto you like that. But since I bonked him, he's not able to. I don't know why it works like that, but yeah, if you bonk into them, they can't despawn. Oh, wow. That's unfortunate, because that's one of the easier ones. It's all good, though. This one I've gotten maybe twice ever. 2 or 3 times. Yeah, not even close. Absolutely not even close. That is the most beautiful backup I've ever seen, though. Never mind. Never seen them just give it to you like that, though. Wow. Should have just burned him again. That was greedy. And these guys you just spray fire at, you don't try to grab them. But yeah, that was Van Gore. It went pretty okay, honestly. I'd say that was like about average for me. And this boo is one of the very few boos that's actually easier on this version. I don't know why they did that, but he's easier. This boo has 100 more HP on Japanese and English. Alright, now we're ready for the final boss. So for Bowser, really the only thing that changes is that the bombs blow up quicker sometimes. It's RNG. Usually the bombs will blow up a lot quicker. So for the speedrun setup, that's actually kind of an issue, because you have a very narrow window where you shoot and it's not too early, so it still works, but it's not too late, so that it doesn't blow up in your hand. Speaking of blowing up. Whoops. Yeah, other than that, it's not a different fight. So ideally I get this in 2 cycles. Likely I'll do 3 though, we'll see. There's the off chance that I die as well, since he can combo you for almost all of your health. We're already overestimate, so I'm going to try really hard not to die. But yeah, time should be here in just about 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes, depending on how this fight goes. Good. I got the good RNG there, but I probably would have gotten that even if I didn't. That was a very good first cycle. Beautiful. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about. You see how narrow that window is? Okay. And time. Awesome. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. I've been TheOfficialSkozzy, and this has been Pal Luigi's Mansion. Follow me. I'm awesome. Could it be you?